Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Our project innovation title are Enhanced Learning Environment using Sphero Robotic in Problem Solving and Program Design course among Diploma in Information Technology, Digital Technology students. We are from Department of Information and Communication Technology of Polytechnic Ungku Omar Ipoh Perak. Our team members are Encik Muhammad Faizul Amiza bin Muhammad Ghazi, myself, Puan Astri Idayu Binti Athesan, and Puan JC Anak Perempuan Mariadas Elias Malika. In computer programming perspective, any machine functionality that involves system application will be based on three basic elements: input, process, and output. These elements are the basic skills crucial in a problem-solving method which later are then used as the content preparation for the algorithm implementation. Algorithm is needed to produce a well-planned and orderly flow before the programming language is written. Both concepts are the core that being emphasized in course DFC 10042, Problem Solving and Program Design. The programming life cycle are used as the analysis technique in problem solving. These teaching and learning innovation projects are designed for DDT students taking course DFC 10042, Problem Solving and Program Design in Department of ICT, Polytechnic Ungku Omar. The control groups are DDT-1A that involves 30 students, whereas the treatment group are DDT-1C with 31 students. The problems arise during class under subtopic of problem-solving method. It seems that the students face difficulty to relate algorithm with real-life situations during problem-solving that cause students to lose interest in learning programming. The innovation involved the use of Sphero Robotic as an intermediate education tools to enhance the learning environment by allowing the application of visual programming language. As these courses are offered in first semester, where programming is the least basic knowledge for them to be exposed, Sphero lets students to create programs by manipulating programs elements graphically rather than by specifying them textually. Shown are some of the pictures taken during the class activity. Most of the class activity involve collaboration between students through their discussion and Q&A among themselves in order to figure the visual programming language flow of logic. We have identified problem statement related on why this project innovation is to be built. First, students lost interest in learning programming as they face difficulty in understanding the basic concept of programming. Second, students face difficulty to relate algorithm with real-life situation during problem solving. Third, students find difficulty to verify or validate the logic flow of algorithm to have solved the problem or issue given before coding. We are using Agile development methodology. The flow of Agile method is easy to follow as it represents a complete cycle of each task based on phase concept. Throughout the module development, all our team members have done brainstorming and frequent discussion formulated from the research questions and research objectives that arise. We have our regular meeting by end of every 2 weeks to reflect our product status of achievement. The amendments are then made based on the necessity of the product improvement. This is the project objective developed based on the research questions arise. The method uses to evaluate for research objective 1, 2 and 3 are through observation. Whereas for Objective 4, the students' achievements are compared between control group and treatment group through course learning outcome review report. At the end of the slide, the impact and achievement of this project are shown. This course synopsis emphasizes on skills needed to master for techniques in problem solving and program design. This technique involves specification of the algorithm, pseudocode, and flowchart. This is the education tools used as an intermediate to deliver the supposed techniques of algorithm. This board helps educators to provide a much more fun and interesting teaching and learning experience apart from the conventional method. It supports the creativity module of STEAM learning. As the board uses visual programming language, it lets students to create programs by manipulating programs element graphically rather than to write a coding directly. The algorithm design can be verified directly at real time and provides hands-on experience.
This is one sample of module generated for class activity. Generate to expose students with 3 phases of knowledge. First, to get know Sphero Robotic. Second, control structure, sequential algorithm. Third, control structure, selection and iteration algorithm. Sample of sequential algorithm application for mathematical. Geometry shape. Students are able to form a symmetrical square shape forming with 90-degree accuracy of angle movement. Before they run the program, they are supposed to structure their algorithm as they guide to form the movement. This is where students are taught on the logical flow of control structure application of sequential plus selection plus iteration algorithm. Besides adding the element of fun to the game of science, the flow of the process are later discussed. Students are taught and apply the knowledge hands-on, guiding them through the concept and through the Q&A response. They are to figure out the flow of scenario algorithm logically and tested it to their corresponding Sphero. The effectiveness of the tool is measured from the course learning outcome review report that measure on comprised course learning outcome involved. The CLO are CLO2, practice different type of problem solving method to solve problem. CLO3, solve problem by applying related theory of the basic programming technique to a given scenario using programming life cycle. The treatment group have shown their higher percentage of average group attainment for both CLO2 and 3 to achieve above 80% compared to the control group with result CLO3 to be only above 50%. This is an indicator that proves the student performance are better as the tool help them to improve their understanding with the implementation of Sphero. The achievement is identified when the treatment group has shown a better achievement through grade comparison compared to the control group. Based on our observation, students are more active and involved. The tools used seems to be attract attention and manage to maintain student focus during class, which each try and error, and by end of the successful delivery of task given, students are encouraged to explore more through the algorithm concept. Soft skills are also applied to their collaboration and communication during activity implementation. We plan to deliver the class without being pinned to only inside class boundary, and this will encourage more exploration and usage to the possibility of algorithm concept. We also plan to have one main project task for them to apply their knowledge and understanding. Questionnaires are also distributed to students to get student perception towards learning through Sphero robot. I'm Muhammad Faizul Amizal. That's the wrap for our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention.